Could this Toyota Corolla be the ideal family hatchback? Could it deliver to you low-cost motoring at a time when the cost of living is rapidly rising? Well, we're going to find out. Now, on the Toyota website, one of these will cost you in the region of £30,000 to £35,000, but you could save a pretty hefty chunk of money, to be fair, if you visit our website or one of our showrooms and see what we've got in stock. Now, Toyotas used to be pretty boring to look at, if I'm honest, but they've given them a bit of a revamp and now they look pretty exciting. I like the look of this. We've got a big front grille and a couple of fog lights in the lower bumper there, which look fantastic. And I do like these lines that lead down to this badge that looks like it's had a bit of a restyle, and it looks pretty cool, does that. And the front headlights look very sleek, very stylish. All in all, great to look at. Around the side, they've kept this looking fairly sleek and stylish, to be honest. We've got some nice chrome detailing around the windows, and these are automatic power folding wing mirrors with integrated indicators. The standard model comes with 16-inch alloy wheels, but you can upgrade them to 17, or in this case, the 18-inch alloy wheels, which I think they look really, really good, actually. Around the back, and they've upped the styling a little bit more again. Looks very, very sporty with these twin exhausts. They are fake, but they do look the part. They help to the overall sporty look of it. And this badge, again, I like this new Toyota badge with the blue detailing in it. In here, it looks fantastic. The rear lights are a bit of an odd shape. They wrap around the corner of the car, and part of them are on the boot door. But overall, it looks fantastic at the back, really does. And in the boot, this is where the car lets itself down a tiny little bit. As a family car, you would want quite a lot of room in the back for shopping, push chairs, things like that. Because of the fact that the battery is actually in the back here, it raises this floor up a little bit. You do have a little bit of a compartment here. We've got this polystyrene holder, so you can get a few bits in there. But like I say, the floor's raised up. It is flat on the entrance here, but you lose some of that height. Let's see what we can actually get in there with our trusty shopping bags. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 bags there. They slide into the back fairly nicely, and then we've got space for an extra couple probably in here, so we can go 1, 2 more, get a little bit extra in there, but that's a 6-bag boot, so it's not too bad, but I would have liked a little bit more space. Jumping into the front, and the quality shines through now. This looks absolutely fantastic. The upgrade that Toyota have done is just superb. We'll turn the engine on. It is a hybrid, so it's silent. It's ready to go on that electric motor before the engine kicks in as we pick up speed. We've got leather dash with red stitching, same around the infotainment system, same on the doors, even around the center console, the seats and the armrest. If we move this armrest, we've got a compartment underneath with a 12-volt and USB. Oh, it's just really, really nice. Steering wheel feels comfortable to hold, and we've got paddles to override the automatic gearbox. We've got a nice amount of controls on here without it being too overbearing. And the size of the touchscreen is pretty decent, actually. It's not the most responsive screen I've seen, but it ain't too shabby. And it's crystal clear. We've got climate control underneath with this digital display, but we have got knobs to change that, so that's pretty good there. If this drives as well as it looks, then I'm going to be very impressed. So let's go and see what it does. Now, Toyota offer 2 engines currently, a 1.8 and a 2-litre petrol hybrid. And I've got to say, they're fairly decent engines. From a standing start, it pulls away smoothly, and it's not too slow either. It picks up very nicely when I need to, and it responds pretty quick when I put my foot down. Because it's a hybrid, and it's got that electric motor at low speeds, when you set off from a standing start, it's pretty quick off the mark, and then the engine kicks in and takes over and does what it needs to do. So I'm going to slide the gear stick across. We'll utilise the paddles and see what it's like from a standing start. I'm not going to launch it. I'm just going to pull away nicely and see. It's pretty quick. The driving position is very, very relaxed, and visibility is absolutely fantastic all around. I've got a huge windscreen, huge windows here. The rear view mirror and the rear window are large as well, so I can see absolutely everything that's going on around me, which is fantastic. This is also one of the smoothest drives I've had, to be fair. There's a lot of taxi drivers around here use these, and I can see why. With it being a hybrid, you've got a much better MPG, and when you're spending all day sat in the driver's seat, it is very, very comfortable. It handles corners lovely with very little roll. Go around the roundabout now, and it's just a delight. Put my foot down off the dual carriageway and away it goes. It does rev a little bit. The engine's quite loud when you put your foot down. It sounded like that was an effort, but yet it didn't feel like an effort. It does seem such a shame that the rear seats and the boot aren't quite as large as you would like them to be, because if they were just a little bit bigger, this would be an absolutely top-notch family car. As it stands now, it is a decent one, don't get me wrong. If you have a small family, maybe you've just started a family and you want a little bit of space, then this would be a nice car. Especially if you've got a baby in the back in a baby seat, in a baby carrier. The ride is so smooth. Child would be asleep in no time. I mean, even though when I put my foot down the dual carriageway and really accelerated, it was quite loud. It made quite a bit of noise. Driving around like this, and it's near silent. I'm definitely not on the electric motor. I am on the petrol engine at the minute. But it is near silent. It's just beautiful. The steering it's not so light that you oversteer, but it is so easy to take the corners. I'm literally just using my fingertips. It is superb. Let's give it a test in and around town. Around these smaller corners and not so great roads, it's just so smooth. I've never felt a car this smooth on these roads before. And it turns with ease, absolute ease. Now, one really nice feature that we do have with this car is auto parking. So I'm in a supermarket car park now. Come to a stop. I'm going to turn the park assist on. That's parallel parking. I want bay parking, reverse in parking, it says here. So it's asking me to go forward. I'm going to drive forward. Oh, it's found a spot already. It's asking me to go forward, then put it in reverse. Away we go. It's going to steer in itself. Completely hands-free. It's found the space. In we go. Now that's not straight. That is a little bit off to one side. It does say here, reverse to continue or forwards to adjust. So I'm going to put it in drive. I'm going to move forwards. And it's now adjusting and steering me. Yep, that's got me straight now. So when I put it back in reverse, it takes me in beautifully right into the centre of that space. Tells me when we're done. I put it in park. And there we go, all parked. I mean, if you struggle with parking, you can't complain at that. That is absolutely superb. If you have only got a small family, then this is definitely one to consider. It would be a fantastic choice. Now please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss any upcoming reviews. We'll see you next time.
Availablecar.com